What's up, Sag? Let's see what you need to know. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius placements. I was getting something about you were going to need to put something off until tomorrow. You may be overbooked or just a little bit too much is on your plate at the current moment. So it could just be kind of like a metaphorical tomorrow, like something that just needs to be put off for the time being, okay? Let's see here. See what you need to know. You guys have the Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, Five of Swords. You have the Emperor, Judgment, and the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys are having like trouble either sleeping or dealing with the situation. You're in your head about something with the Nine of Swords. It feels like it's keeping you up at night, and if it's not, it's just something that you're replaying over and over and over. You could have had an argument recently. Something could have not panned out the way that you'd hoped that it would. Maybe Sagittarius season hasn't like been the best so far, but I just feel like there's a need to control some sort of emotion here, that or just your thoughts, honestly. I feel like you guys have a choice to make as well, and so you're kind of putting something off, and maybe that's just kind of like the message I was getting, like you're putting something off, but it's like something needs to be done and decided, but it's stressing you out here. So you guys may need to just kind of like rip off the band-aid, whatever this is. This could be you guys, you know, contemplating putting in a 2-week notice, maybe changing careers, maybe moving, maybe breaking up with someone, or putting something on pause. But it just feels like you guys are, like I said, if you're not losing sleep, this is just something you're constantly like stressing over. Like this is something that needs to get done. So if you've been procrastinating, the advice here is like just to make the decision now so that you can go into the new year without having this burden any longer, okay? With the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords here, you guys could be looking for a new emotionally fulfilling situation here, whether this is a person, place, or thing. I feel like if you aren't getting any kind of emotional fulfillment at work, or with the people around you even, or maybe even a location of like where you're at, it feels like there's a need or an opportunity for you to start coming up with a game plan and expanding on certain ideas here as well. You guys could be deciding to go back to school. You could be getting some sort of certification. I'm hearing like a real estate license. Maybe this is something you want to do. It feels like there is a passion here with the Knight of Cups, and so you guys could be looking into how to get yourself into this new situation, right, where it feels more fulfilling and more purposeful. With the Page of Swords and the Four of Swords, some of you guys, it's the opposite. You could be deciding to like quit going to school, or quit an idea here. Okay, so this feels like if you were interested in looking something up, whether that was to learn it or just to figure something out, it feels like you're putting something to rest. Also, too, if you've been spying on someone, or if someone's spying on you, they're kind of like taking a break from it. You could be taking a break from someone, but keeping an eye on them as well. Some of you guys, you're going to wait until the new year to start something here. You're like, you know what, like I've already come this far, it's fine. Like I'll just start January 1st, or I'll start in January. I'll start looking for a new job. I'll start looking into classes. I'll start looking into whatever. So it feels like you're postponing something here. Okay. And then with the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords, there's a lot of sword energy here, and it just feels like there's not enough action. Okay, so I feel like you guys are either at a standstill, or you're just trying to figure out like what your next move should be, but it feels like you're going back and forth. It feels very flighty. And so it just seems that with the Four to the Five of Swords, you could be creating more stress and more worry as time goes on, because you're like, well, should I start now? Should I not start now? And then it's like you change your mind. You're like, no, I won't. It's like you cut this idea out, or you cut yourself short of something here. So I just feel like whatever this is that you guys are currently trying to figure out and navigate, it's all is going to be centered around your emotions, right? And that's why you have the Emperor. It's like you need to take control of whatever that is. You have free reign to kind of do what you want, but again, it's like how badly do you want it is the kind of energy I'm getting. Also, too, if you've been dealing with petty people, if you've been dealing with petty situations, whether this is work-related, personal, or relationship-wise, I see you guys trying to take the higher road here. You're like, no, I don't need to be petty. I don't need to go down that road. I'm the emperor. I'm the empress. Like, I don't need to entertain whatever this energy is. So I do see you trying. I do see you trying not to involve yourself, not to be petty, not to call people out. So it does feel like you're biting your tongue, but not in a way that's stressing you out. It just feels like you're like, you know what, I'm done. I don't need to entertain these people. I don't need to give them the satisfaction. As I split the deck, the Five of Wands to the Emperor, to the Empress here. The Empress card is here, so if you're not trying to get pregnant, don't. But yeah, it feels like you guys are just kind of sitting in your power at the moment and just letting people do what they do, right? Let them deal with their drama. Let them deal with the mess that they've created. Let them clean it up. So that's what I have for you, Sag. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.